Hi everyone, welcome to the Streetwise Property Pulse, your weekly resource for Ontario's real estate investing and financing updates, where we provide you with timely updates and perspectives from leading real estate practitioners, answer your burning questions, and share with you valuable tips and strategies. This is Dalia Barsoum from Streetwise Mortgages. Today we continue our weekly series looking at the various investment strategies and how they've been impacted by the current economic environment, and what you need to keep in mind if you choose to deploy any of these strategies, including buy and hold, buy, renovate, refinance, rent, rent to own, flipping properties, assignments, and student rentals. Today, it is my pleasure to have Sarah Larbi on our episode. She's an accomplished real estate investor who has built her entire portfolio using the buy and hold strategy. Sarah, welcome. Sarah, tell us a bit about yourself and how you work with investors.
Hey, it is Sarah Larbi. I'm excited to be on your show, Dalia. Thank you so much for having me on. So I am a buy and hold investor. I have started investing with the cheapest house I could afford back in 2013. And today I'm at one of my rental properties that I Airbnb, one of the cottages. And I'll tell you, the buy and hold strategy has been my favorite. I also burr a lot of properties as well to get that equity going, but it is the best wealth creation. Cash flow coming in and out every single month is awesome. The appreciation, the mortgage pay down, so many great things I absolutely love about holding on to properties and being able to create that wealth from them. I mean, it took me 7 years, and as of this fall, I am leaving my 9-to-5 job, and I've been able to create the freedom that I was looking for. So super excited, and that was a lot because of you, Dalia, for helping me scale up my portfolio where I have full control and have great cash flowing properties. So how I help investors, I mean, check out the REITE Club, and that is a whole online platform, a whole online community coast to coast. I'm a coach, I'm a mentor. I also have 2 podcasts as well, all about real estate investing. If you want to know how to screen tenants, scale up your property portfolio, create that freedom, or anything Canadianized when it comes to real estate investing, check those out as well.
What opportunities and challenges has the pandemic and the current environment presented for investors who are looking to invest in the buy and hold strategy?
I think that with a market downturn, we're just going to be able to get some better opportunities. There's going to be more motivated sellers who might need to sell for whatever reason because their mortgage payments come due again. Maybe they don't have CERB anymore, as an example. And a lot of those people are going to have to either downsize or they're going to have to sell and rent. For investors like us, and if we're going to be renting, it's going to be great because we're going to have even more opportunity to pick from, in my opinion. The condo market might be a little bit different, but when it comes to freehold properties or townhouses, they can be, condos as well. But that, I think, is going to bring even more interest for renters to want to look at those types of properties. And ultimately, I mean, here's the thing. Nobody has a crystal ball. Could the market take a dip 20%, 30%? Potentially. But I will say, just consider that cash flow, consider that mortgage pay down, and you will get some appreciation at some point. Just hang on to it. Don't realize that loss by panic selling. And so I would work with a good mortgage broker to ensure, and a coach as well, to ensure that you are buying the right properties that you are going to be able to take that up and down as it comes. Because, markets go up and markets come down as well.
Sarah, what are the risks of investing in a long-term buy and hold strategy? And how do you suggest that investors mitigate these risks?
There are always risks to every single strategy when it comes to real estate investing. Buy and hold is probably, in my opinion, one of the safer ways to do it because you are holding for the long term. So with the ups and downs of the market, I mean, even if the market drops 20%, as long as you have some cash flow and your tenants are paying that rent, you are still getting your mortgage being paid down by the tenants and you're still getting the cash flow. And year in, year out, I mean, you might get some appreciation, but you don't always get the same appreciation. And you might have a year or two where there is a downturn. But I'll tell you, in the long run, it is very forgivable, and always think long term. So Personally, I love this strategy. I'm not worried. I mean, I've got, 10 properties, 14 doors, and ultimately screening tenants is really important, just to make sure that they can, and will work with you throughout these times and throughout the ups and downs. And so that's really important. So good screening of tenants. But I mean, other than that, yes, there's risks, but to me, you don't get rich without taking some level of calculated risk. If you from the start buy right by ensuring that you have cash flow, so all of your income minus all of your expenses creates a net income for you at the end of every single month, you are going to be in much better shape than many investors who might say they're investors, but they're speculators, and then you go and buy a condo for $800,000 that costs them money to pay for a tenant to live there. Those are speculators, speculating on market appreciation. Unfortunately, we can't predict an appreciation every single year, and sometimes there's going to be downturns, and that's why cash flow is super important.
Sarah, how do you anticipate the buy and hold strategy to perform given the current economic outlook?
The buy and hold strategy has really allowed me to scale my portfolio by buying the right properties, refinancing them, taking that money, and buying more cash flowing properties. And I'll tell you, it is why today I'm able to actually quit my full-time job after 7 years of starting to invest in real estate. Thank you to Dahlia. And Dahlia's also helped me find this beautiful cottage, which is an Airbnb property. So we have a few Airbnb properties that we do short term, and we also have some long-term ones. And you'll have to figure out which market makes sense for what. But buy and hold can be lots of different things. It could be short-term, it could be long-term, it could be student rentals, and many more things. So it's a great strategy for wealth building. It is not a get-rich-quick strategy, but it is the surest way to build wealth over time.
Thank you very much for being with us today. On the financing front, if you're considering a buy and hold strategy, I highly recommend a mortgage product called an Advanceable Mortgage. An Advanceable Mortgage essentially is a product whereby as you pay down the principal on your mortgage over the long term, you accumulate money automatically on a secured line of credit without having to refinance the property. Why is this important to you as an investor? For a couple of reasons. One, having funds on a line of credit provide you with a reserve in case something goes wrong with maintenance, in case your tenants don't pay, you've got a cushion. Also, that line of credit provides you with additional capital over time that you can accumulate to purchase further properties. So if you're a buy and hold investor, consider an Advanceable Mortgage. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it comes with all of these bonus features. That's it for today. To get notified of our future episodes, please subscribe and hit the bell button. I'll see you on the next episode.